Right, if your tailgate's misaligned on your Discovery Sport, I'll show you what I did to adjust it and get it closer to the factory spec. Forgive the clips a bit, it's just some random clips I had and the audio wasn't any good, so I'll try and talk over the top. Right, yeah, mine was set in and it looks like it's dropped. The lights never lined up and the panels were quite a long way inside the outer body. And this week I managed to break my rear screen, so it seemed a good opportunity now to have a look at it and adjust it all with all the plastic and the top spoiler off. Now you don't have to take the top spoiler off to adjust these bolts, but it is a lot easier if you do. Here you can see, 1 second, a big bolt that holds the whole thing into the body, and you can see there like a gap where it's unpainted, and that shows you the tailgate has slipped forward and also down. In and out is that adjustment, and then the other two bolts are vertical here and they're in the tailgate itself, and I'll show you them when we're inside because it kind of messes with your head a bit because they're horizontal, and that adjusts it up and down of course. And then the main one is that one which is in and out, and it's kind of crazy there's only one bolt there. I think that's the root of the problem, which allows it to move not where it's supposed to be. Now when I took the bolts out and replaced them, I put some thread locker on them this time so that they didn't move. Right, and there's your two bolts that control it up and down even though they're horizontal at this point, and then the big one into the body there. Like you say, you can't get that one out when the spoiler is on. Right, before you start doing this, you're going to have to find a way of supporting the tailgate, because one of the first things you have to do is remove the struts that hold it up, and obviously you're messing around with the bolt, so you need something to hold it. Now I've got one of these adjustable props here, but you could use anything really, a bit of wood just to hold it, and it's probably a good idea to tie it onto the handle. I put a strap around here just so it doesn't move. And then the tailgate struts, which is the best one to show you, that one probably, you just need to get a small screwdriver and put it in that clip there and just wiggle the clip off. You don't need to take the whole thing off. You see how it clicked off one side, and then the same with the other side. You can take the whole thing off, and then this just pops off. You can just pull it off with your hands. The strut itself just comes off. Okay, and then just let it hang down out the way. Right then, let's have a look at the specifications from Jaguar Land Rover as to what gaps and panel distances there should be. Now you've got three places. The first one is here above the lights, and that's saying it should be, I think, 1.8 millimeters. So the tailgate should be slightly in from the outer. And then you've got the second spot, which is just below the lights, and that should be 3.2 millimeters in, so a bit further. And the same on the third position here. Now I don't think I'm quite that far in, a little bit less, but I'm quite happy with the fit. You know, the gaps are even, it's not rubbing on the fog lights at the bottom, and the gap at the top's okay, and it shuts okay. So, and the lights are level, so I think I'm happy enough with that. I can always adjust it in the future. Right, thanks for watching, and if you found that useful or interesting, you know what to do. See you in the next one.